He got her pregnant a second time. If that baby is his, that will have to be the last time he slept with her. And what makes you think that he hasn't did it after the fact?
The brick. Back with the brick.
Oh! I'm telling, right in the back of his head. Okay, I'm finally doing the video in my bed. 1, 2, 3. Can y'all see me? Is this awkward? Because if it is, I'll end it right here. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, I'm filming this in my bed because I just want to sit down. Like, I'm tired of fucking standing. Like, I've been to, well, my teachers did cancel class today. They did. I can't lie. I've been to a couple classes today, but that's only because my teacher canceled class today. Like, literally, I got to the class. Mind you, keep in mind, I was gonna skip because I was like, you know what, like, my middle teacher class canceled and I'm not sitting in school for 2.5 hours with nothing to do, so I'm gonna just skip either the first class or the last class. Either one. I went because I was like, you know what, I might as well go. And then this man cancels class 30 minutes before class. Does he already know that I'm already getting dressed 30 minutes before class?
I'm not sure.
Probably. Yeah, my lips were definitely dry. I go to the class and then he cancels class and then I'm like, okay, well, I might as well go out like I plan on doing when I was gonna skip, and then I continue my day. But nonetheless, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be a Tell Rykky. I haven't done a Tell Rykky in a while and a lot of you have been requesting it, and since my last Tell Rykky, which again, this is a series on my channel, so you can definitely go back and watch the previous ones, I've gotten so many more emails. Like, before, y'all, I was tired of the same old. I just want to make a disclaimer before I start this Tell Rykky. I feel like I'm doing this disclaimer every video. So like I said, when you guys send in Tell Rykkys to that email down below, TELLRYKKY@gmail.com, I just want you to know that you're signing up for your email possibly being read by me, and also your submission or just what is going on being a title in my video. In most of my videos, or most of my Tell Rykkys, I try to combine a lot of what's happening in the video throughout the title, throughout the thumbnail, everything. If you ever see your submission in the title and you do not like it, do not hesitate to reach out to me at that email. I'm constantly, not constantly, but most of the time I check that email and I do get notifications for that email. But before we get into the video, again, I would like to thank our sponsorships for today. Today's video is sponsored by VUSH. VUSH advocates for the self-pleasure of women. You're your main priority. Not gonna shut because YouTube be demonetized and I don't got time for that. So therefore, if you would like to check out VUSH, down below, like I said before in the last video, they are waterproof, silicone safe, and everything that you need to know. So again, check out their site. Give yourself some time to indulge in that self-pleasure and self-love and just anything that might catch your eye. It's about time. You know you're tired from work.
You know you're tired from school.
Anyways, now let's get into the video. I just go based on you guys CC. So like, if you send a Tell Rykky and it has like an interesting CC, most of the time I just click it. Okay, so the first one, I first seen this when they first sent it and I didn't read it, but I seen the CC, and when I was out, I was looking at the club and I was like, ooh. So like I said, let's get into it. The title of this one is Struggling Being a Fiance, which I never really heard of that before. So let's see. She goes, please keep this anonymous, and I'm sorry because it's a little long and all over the place. Hopefully she was very clear, and you know, because when you're all over the place, it's very hard to understand. So let's get into it. Okay, I can believe the subject could be misleading a bit. So she's saying her CC, like what she put as the title, could be misleading, but nonetheless, she goes, but you'll understand by what I meant. So I'm 21 years old, broke college student, and I'm engaged to my girlfriend of about 2 years. We got engaged after a year of being officially together. That's very soon to be engaged. Honestly, I'm only 18 and I've dated for like a year and a half, and then one of my longest situationships was like 4 years, and honestly I don't think I would be able to be engaged to any of them. But you're grown and I'm not, so maybe it was childhood love versus real love. But she said she was engaged after a year of being with her girlfriend. Anyway, I love this girl to death. The reason I love her is the way she loves me. It's so deep and spiritual. We are the same wavelength. She's truly my best friend. We tell each other everything. We're goofy as fuck together and just chill as fuck. The thing is though, ... her mom is ... kind of intrusive in our relationship. She believes I am a bum ass because I don't have a job. I don't think I need a job because I pay bills for months in advance, so I got time to chill. Keep in mind, I was living with her and her mom during the pandemic for a year. We got engaged. Her mom doesn't know that though.
Oh.
So her mom doesn't know they're engaged, which is really risky. Literally, she makes it very known how she feels about me, and she feels I am a bum ass bitch. Also, she is fake as fuck, towards me and painfully noticeable. This is fine with me personally because I don't care enough, and I would rather have people in my life that aren't negative or fake around me. What gets me though is that my fiance wants me to smile in her mom's face and bite my tongue like nothing's wrong. My fiance and I moved out about 2 months ago, and her mom calls her to check up on her, which is normal, but then her mom asks about me and I don't want to talk to her. I literally go in the room and lock myself in the room, or I leave the house for about 2 hours. I don't see why I have to fake smile for someone who's literally states that I'm a bum ass beach in her eyes. To me, it's just fucked up because I try my best to take care of my girl. If she wants something, I'll sacrifice something that I want so she can get it. If I got it, she got it. Or my money is your money. It's how me and my girl operate. Understandable. With that being said though, my girl hasn't really had a stable job in about a year. It has only been me or we hustle together. It hasn't really fully been on her own like it is for me. So could you see why I feel some type of way about it? Do you think I am wrong in how I feel about her mom? What should I do? Alright, so basically y'all, just to give y'all a little bit of a background update, or just an update, some background context. Basically, her girlfriend got engaged after a year of being together. I said that was soon, but then clearly y'all making it work. But then her girlfriend's mother does not like her because she sees her as a bum, which I think is kind of ironic because you say that like your girlfriend hasn't really had a stable job. So I kind of think that's weird because like, girl, how you calling somebody a bum, but like your daughter could potentially be a bum and what you seeing is a bum? You know what I mean? She got the qualities of what you seeing as a bum, because clearly if you don't really have a stable job or you pay your bills in advance and so do your girlfriend, how she think you a bum but not her daughter? Maybe she think her daughter's a bum too, but they just, you know, just
Ignore that part.
So what I say you do is, I say you voice your concerns to your fiance if you have not done that already, because maybe your fiance would kind of check her mother. I say don't smile in the mom's face if you don't have to, but obviously don't go out your way to be disrespectful. If her mom is being disrespectful to you, I would like you to curse her out respectfully. You gotta tell her, I'm sorry I gave you the impression that you feel like you can talk to me any
kind of fucking way.
But again, you are in my house. So if you're going to further talk to me in the way you think you should talk to me, then you can see your way out of my fucking life. And that's it. You can see your way out, or I'll excuse myself. You don't have to put up with her mom being rude as fuck. So definitely don't let her mom constantly disrespect you without checking her or checking your girlfriend on allowing her mom, because at the end of the day, y'all know how people get about their parents, and if you disrespect her mom, it could potentially ruin you and your girlfriend's relationship, and don't let that happen. I say definitely
put that hoe in her place.
Not to call her mama a hoe, and if that don't work, you better come on here, girl. Come here, girl. Bitch. Don't hesitate to pop Miss Sheila in her shit. That's not her mama name for real, y'all, but don't hesitate to pop the old hole in her face. Next case. So this title is, I slept with my cousin and made out with another. What do you mean? Before I read this, I'm not with the incest. Okay, let's get into it. This story went back to like 2020 summertime basically. I was over at my cousin's house, and I'm not really related to them because my mother married into the family. Also, by the way, girl, it's still weird. When your mom is friends with somebody or married into the family, even though y'all not blood, it's still weird for you to fuck with your cousin. I don't know if y'all didn't get the memo. I don't know if we didn't pass the information, but like, just cause y'all not blood, if you knew them for a long time, if your mom married into them before you even knew them, it's still weird. Because now it's family. If they treating you bad, it's not family. But like, girl, it's I don't know if y'all missed the memo. Just put that out there. Just saying. I mean, at least y'all babies won't come out with like 20 fingers and maybe an eye and a leg. I mean, you probably will get shunned by your family, but at least let's get back in the story. So a little background info. Me and this boy were kind of talking before my mom got married back in 2018. We kissed. We didn't do much since we were like 10, 12, something like that. Now we are a little older. Me 13 and him 14. Y'all get not a little older. Y'all, it's been a year. Me, my mom, and my sister were at the mall, and then we saw my aunt and cousin. I think this is boring, but hold on. Skipping past a non-informational stuff, me and my sister stayed the night at my cousin's house. The boy, quote, quote, we gonna name the boy White. The boy White was bored and didn't want to play no games no more. He said that they were boring and we didn't want to do what he wanted to do. So me and him go back to his room to talk at first, and then we made out, and then ... You know, we didn't get far because I couldn't take anything else but the You are 13. You're telling me this is CP? Girl, you are 13. Like, what do you want me to, I don't, bro, like, when y'all tell me ages, reading this shit knowing that it's like a 13-year-old is just killing me. I was being grown, and at the end we got yelled at for kissing. Yes, we lied. So what? It's just the beating hurt anyways. She was being grown and she got caught, thank God. Now the other story. This happened at my birthday party this year. I never learned, bro, I swear. At the party, we were outside for a surprise party. The boy, let's name this boy Black. The boy Black was my stepdad's cousin. I know. The worst I could do. So we were all playing basketball on the court, and then we go upstairs for the cake and stuff, ... Well, upstairs, me and him were talking, and we talk about the story above. He asks me if I still like my ex. He is at the party. I say no. Then he asks if he looks better, and I say nah, but yes at the same time. He says we should kiss and other bullshit because we look cute together. So for a longer while, we kiss. I sit on his lap, he get hard, and then we sing happy birthday. Girl!
What the fuck do you mean by that?
I don't like that you just, we kiss, he gets hard, and then we like cut cake. Like, are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? Are you 4? 10, 11, 13, yay!
Make a win!
Happy birthday to you.
Like, girl, you wasn't just, don't tell me, but like, I don't like how you just like skip past it like it was just regular. Where is the story going where you need advice? Because at this point, this is a confession, girl. I named him Black, which is ironic, but she said, we all know since this month Black, we gonna be there till 3:30 a.m. when it started at 10/12 p.m. So we chill a little more, then we gotta go. At the end, I learned that I'm 14 doing grown shit that my parents would disown me and ground me for. Life. They don't know about half the stuff I do. What did you want me to say about this? What did you want from me? The FBI is watching my emails right now, and they're like, get her. Get her. Go get that ass. What did you want me to say to this? Did you want me to be like, yes, like make out with both your cousins? Girl, there's no other boys that you could make out with at the party. It's only your cousins. Are we gonna be that person?
Stop doing this shit.
And there's nothing more to say to you, because why do you do shit like that? Now this one, she just goes, please help. And you know what I'm here for, so let's read that. The last one, I have nothing to say to you, girl. Stop. That's it. No, my boyfriend and I have been together for, why did she start with no? My boyfriend and I have been together for almost 3 years. In November, he is 24 and I am 22. So in November, they would have been together for 3 years. She is 22 and he is 24. About a year ago today, after coming back from a weekend away for our anniversary, I got this long text from a woman claiming that she has been messing with him for 2 years and claiming that he lived with her and a bunch of other things. I immediately called him and he didn't answer. I literally called this man over 70 times on the way to his grandma's house because that's where he was staying at the time, which is 20 minutes away from mine. He never answered any of my calls. I sat in front of his grandma's house for about 3 minutes before I got a call from him. I immediately asked him where he was at and told him I was waiting on him where he was supposed to be at. He pulled up 4 minutes later with his best friend. I asked him what was going on and he said it's not what she made it seem like. We started talking and I tell him to tell me everything, and this bitch pulls up to his grandma's house. So as soon as she pulled up to his grandma's house, you know what you should have did? You should have found the closest brick. We gonna use our VUSH box as a brick, and you should have popped that hoe. Matter of fact, not pop him with the brick. And then what you do? Well, her, since she pulling up,
Wait, let's see her behavior before I tell you what her ass.
because she knew y'all was together. Because look how she, let me read it first before I give you a punishment you should have gave to her. She pulled up to his grandma's house. I immediately start putting my hair up, not knowing what type of shit she was on. Oh, okay, put that hair in a bun, tie it up, and you get, oh, okay, as we should. Here, I don't want you to know I'm giving you a high five, and you should have popped on him too. I ain't just saying pop on her, but as soon as she pulled up to the grandma's house, it would have been on and popping with both of them. She goes over to my boyfriend and asks for her house keys, in which he pulls a key off his key ring and hands it to her. As soon as he did that,
The brick. Back with the brick.
oh, bitch, I'm telling, back with the, right in the back of his head. First degree murder. Attempted. Hopefully he ain't died, so you don't gotta do that long. She goes, my heart shattered knowing that there is some truth to what she's saying. Your heart should have never shattered. Your adrenaline should have been rushing so that you do some shit that you could say you were mentally insane about. And then you're not even going to jail. You're going to be maybe in the pen for a little bit. Maybe in the insane asylum for just a little bit. But you'll be good. You gonna be good. She turns to me and introduces herself and start yelling at my boyfriend, and he kept saying, you just mad I don't want you. His friend gets between them and tells her go home. My boyfriend kept trying to explain things to me, but kept getting interrupted by her yelling. His friend told him that he didn't want to be around her, and they left, leaving me and her together. I told her to tell me everything. She then tells me he lived with her and had things at her house, how he talked shit about me saying I couldn't keep a job, lived with my mom, which both of us know were not true, how he is paying her bills, and how she was pregnant and he forced her to get an abortion because I couldn't find out. So now with her, I would have beat her ass because she knew y'all was together, and like, why is she now trying to say something to you? On top of that, girl, you had an abortion based off empty promising ass nigga. Matter of fact, good.
Kill it.
Because what, like, it's just giving worthless people right now. Like, what do you mean? Like, you was sleeping with a man who you knew had a girlfriend, and then you gonna try to, oh, he told me to get an abortion because he didn't want you to find out, but then he's talking shit about you. Why would he care about you knowing if what he was saying to her has some truth behind it? It didn't, and she should have known that. And don't believe her lies. I'm not telling you whoop her ass, but at the same time, that's exactly what I'm telling you. He forced her to get an abortion because I couldn't find out. I got in the car and called my boyfriend that we met up at his house to talk. He explained how while there was some truth to what she was saying, it was mostly lies. It started off with him thinking I was cheating on him because of some Instagram mess, and he thought he was just cheating back on me. He told me it started in May 2020, and the last time he had sex with her or spent the night at her house was August 2020. First of all, oh, it's 2021. I was about to get mad. I was be like,
that was last month.
like I was about to get pissed off. I'm like, where are you going with that? But nonetheless, it was 2020. He explained how he told her he would never leave me and he only loves me, which made her mad. He tried guilt tripping me by saying he aborted the baby for me and a bunch of other shit. Don't piss me, yo. Oh, I'm getting tight for you. My heart was broken, especially because I explained my pain in my past relationships to this man, and he did what I told him hurt me. He kept asking what he could do. I just told him that I needed time to think and not to be around him. I drove home and literally cried all night because I love him and I thought we were perfect. He kept texting me over a course of a week and I just ignored him. I started to text back all the cute men that tried to get with me that I turned down, thinking it would be better, including a D1 football player. I eventually texted him back and told him that I needed therapy and a way to gain trust back. We did therapy with a married pastor and he had us do a few exercises which helped me feel better. Over a couple of weeks, I stopped pushing him away and everything went back to normal on the outside. But like, it's weird, like, why even go back to a man who did this? Like, as soon as he get another girl pregnant, like, it shouldn't be no getting back together. Y'all need to start putting yourself before these men. This man is not doing shit for you that you couldn't do for yourself. Therefore, what the fuck do you need him for? What are you relying on him for? Love, girl? He don't love you because look what he did to you. Like, you know what I mean? And yes, I know it's harder than it seems to just leave somebody alone, but come on, like, that's disappointing that you even tried to work it out with this man because he slept with someone, got them pregnant. You would think out of all the things he talking about she lied about, hopefully the abortion wasn't one of them, but clearly it was. I can't. Fast forward to now. I never stopped texting D1 player that I began texting. Oh my god, yeah, I don't know how long it was recording.
Don't mind the way I look because my camera stopped and I missed a lot part of it. So basically, she links with the D1 football player and then they almost do the razzle dazzle. And then she stops it because she was like, I can't do this. And then he was like, you'll be back. Continue with the video.
He told me I would be back when my man acted up again, and I told him he's probably right. Now it's almost October and I still think about my boyfriend cheating on me. Even though I'm mostly past it, I still fully don't trust him. What should I do? And then she sent me the screenshot of the girl who texted her, and the screenshot said, I'm not quite sure you know exactly who I am. She crossed it a lot, and she goes, for 2 years, blah blah blah, and I have been staying together. All his shit is at my house. If you want to talk to me, my number is blah 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 blah. I would love to tell you everything he said about you. First off, that DM would piss me off because, like, I would love to tell you everything he says about you.
Oh, dumb bitch.
You're laid up in the bed with my man talking about me. You're weird. And then she continues, she says, side note, the mutual friend we had was one of her friends that added me, and I accepted it because I thought she was being nice. Turns out she was just stalking me, and the straw that broke the camel's back was when she saw I posted a picture of us for our 2nd year anniversary. So now let me give y'all a gist. So basically, this girl is together with her boyfriend for 3 years. The boyfriend had been cheating on her for damn near 2 of those years, and come to find out, he got a girl pregnant. She got an abortion, and she got an abortion because the boyfriend told the girl who was pregnant, oh, I don't want my girlfriend to find out. But then the girl trying to back it up with the I got an abortion because he didn't want you to know. But my whole thing is, like, you sitting there laid up with a man who is talking down on his girlfriend. What do that make you? What do you think he's gonna do to you, girly? And then what finally made her ice break the shit is her seeing that they posted for their 2-year anniversary, which is weird. She's a weird ass. And to be honest, I think you need to leave your boyfriend alone. I don't understand why we feel like men are entitled to our love after doing some shit that they would never love us again after if we did. You know what I mean? That man would never love you again if you got pregnant by another man and killed it. I'm sorry. Well, abortion, y'all know how I feel about it. I'm pro-choice, pro-everything. So when I said killed it, if it's a sore subject for some of y'all, excuse my I'm a voir. Girl, I'd be saying it. Y'all know.
Fuck them kids.
Nonetheless, if your boyfriend was really caring about your feelings and he was very genuine and he actually loved you, he would never have done that to you in the first place. And now it's up to you to understand that you have something called self-worth, and right now you automatically trying to work it out with him and sitting in front of a pastor to be like, oh yeah, let's talk about our relationship, let's talk about this in front of a man. You done put your effort and time into a relationship that again this man would not put if it was vice versa. So definitely I think that you need to, I understand you already back with this man and that you already have trust issues with this man. When you break up with that man, fuck that D1 player. You don't need to be back with another man to make yourself happy. You need to understand that the D1 player is probably no better, because he's exactly like the girl who slept with your man, because he knows that you and the boys still together, so he's just another mistress if you really want to get technical. You need to leave him alone. You need to learn your self-love and your self-worth, because right now it's at a 2, because you went from feeling confident in your relationship, all of that shit, it dropped down to a 0, below fucking level, below survival, and now you're trying to like itch it up and it's only at a 2 because you went to counseling. What the fuck makes you think this man won't do it again? Him saying I love you, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Men are sorry, and that's it. They're one big sorry. They're a bunch of empty promises and a bunch of empty sorries. Do not. And with the girl, don't fight her, because fuck her at this point. It's no point in fighting her. But at the end of the day, if I would have found out all that information, I would have fought that hoe too, because she's weird. So I would have fought both of them, to be honest. You can't fight her and can't fight the other one. It's like a package deal, you know what I mean? Next case. Oh, she said an update. Oh my god. She gave me an update. She goes, update on my situation. I just found out the girl he cheated on me with gave birth to a baby boy almost a month ago, and he's the father. I love him so much and I don't want to be without him, but I don't know if I can do this.
Are you fucking crazy?
Bro, why did I just see this girl update me and say this shit to me? It ain't no, yo, you're stressing me out. Like, my head is hurting. It's no way. It's no way. It's no way. It's no way. It's leave him immediately. Tell him go lay up with that and that kid. Leave. What do you mean?
I love him so much.
Okay, love yourself first. Like, what are you doing? Like, leave him alone. I can't. Leave that man. He got her pregnant a second time, and that's how you know he's lying. Because if you really want to calculate, you found out a month ago. Let's say that's September. He said the last time he slept with her was August 2020. She was pregnant, let's say, for 9 months. The month is the 9th. The last time for this to even be possible, for that kid to even be his, he would have had to sleep with her last December 2020. If that baby is his, that would have to be the last time he slept with her. And what makes you think that he hasn't did it after the fact? That man is lying. He ain't shit. Leave him alone. He's a bird. She's a bird. Okay, y'all, this is the last one because I don't know. So it goes, my best friend confessed to me. First of all, love you. Love you too. Okay, my friend I've known since middle school texted me today telling me that she feels like we're drifting apart and that she wants us to remain quote quote friends. I agreed. She was actually cool, but later on she kept blasting my phone telling me she's in love with me and wants me to tell her that I feel the same. Thing is, I don't. Okay, don't force the feelings that you don't feel. I felt uncomfortable the whole time because she's been my friend for years. Now it's like kissing your cousin. I told her I don't even tell my parents I love them, and she took it the wrong way and says I hate her. Every text from her now are dry. She's telling me I broke her heart. I don't feel comfortable talking to her anymore, but I feel like I have to because she's always been known for sabotaging people. She knows all my other friends' contacts info, and I'm afraid she'll tell them stuff I said about them. For instance, I have a massive crush on my other friend. Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to be friends with her anymore, but I can't break it because of her leverage. So first off, don't be her friend just because she has leverage on you, because girl, you not her friend then. I'm not gonna say break it off in like a mean way, because because again, like, she does have that leverage on you, and it is very scary to like have somebody know so much information about you that you kind of regret telling them. I get it, but again, don't force feelings and don't force yourself to like her just because she likes you too. She can't expect you to have the same feelings for her, and at the end of the day, clearly you seem like you don't really want to be friends with her anymore. Don't force a friendship that's not going to happen. If anything, I feel like you could text her and mutually be like, love, I feel like this just friendship isn't gonna work out, and or even just talk to her and be like, you know, if you're gonna use whatever you want to use against me, girl, you're kind of weird on your part, but if she does expose that you have a crush on your other friend, girl, maybe that'll put you in a loving relationship. Maybe you'll end up in a loving ass relationship with another friend that you like, and she's probably doing you a favor. So don't even worry about that. Just worry about the fact that you don't want to force your feelings for someone, and don't force your feelings for someone, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. And like, you're gonna be more miserable in a friendship with her rather than if you just cut it off. Okay, she tells your friend, oh, she likes you, or he likes you. That's it. They tell you, and then you might be just like her and be heartbroken if they be like, girl, I don't feel that way about you. But then it's like, okay, you should understand what it's like to not like a friend and then you like them, or what it's like to like someone and they don't like you back. You'll just have to be okay with that shit. So at the end of the day, it's not her business to tell, but if she does tell it, don't let it affect your life. If you don't like her back, don't like her back. I honestly don't like her, just based off what you told me. So yay. And that was the last Tell Rykky for this segment. If you would like to send in a Tell Rykky, don't hesitate to contact the email down below. The emails have been coming in, they have been pouring in, and honestly, that is amazing. I'm also doing a week of videos the week of Halloween. I think I'm gonna call it like her weekly or some shit like that. I don't know. Give me names that I should make for the week of October, because I will be posting a video every day, 7 freaking days of videos, straight videos, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Also, check out VUSH, everything linked down below. And I'm out here because I got some Wingstop on the way and I got hella homework to do. So I fuck with y'all. Bye.